about the new topic, that is the master production schedule. Before proceeding further, do check out our previous videos where we have covered a lot of topics related to operations and supply chain management. So, let us begin. The master production schedule is a detailed plan of production. It drives the MRP system by referencing inventory, requirement and bill of materials. For the purpose of material requirements planning, the time period must be identical to those in the MRP system. Master production schedule represents the plan of manufacturing products. It consists of quantities, dates and configurations. Typical MPS is a table containing of the following information: demand forecast, allocated, reserved and unplanned slots, planning order, project available balance and available to promise. And inputs to MPS are high-level production planning, market requirements and available resources. Furthermore, MPS for manufacturing is usually a spreadsheet that contains production plan consisting list of sales orders from purchase orders and sales forecast and specific time periods that they will be provided within a 3 to 12 month time horizon. Data to create master production plan is pulled from ERP, that's Enterprise Resource Planning, MES, that is Manufacturing Execution Systems, and MRP, that is Material Resource Planning Systems. And it includes bill of materials specifying the parts and raw materials that are needed to produce the finished goods. Then comes workforce availability, then the machinery capacity and availability, followed by inventory items and inventory status. While most master production schedule examples you will find online are Excel documents, enterprise manufacturers typically dispatch the MPS directly in the manufacturing information system for execution. They also view the production schedule in a dashboard that calculates and displays the objectives of master production schedule, including on-time production and delivery, reducing changeovers, improving machine utilization, reducing work in progress, and minimizing production costs. The question arises here is, how do manufacturers use a master production schedule and what kind of manufacturers can use a master production schedule? Well, the answer is, no matter the size of the manufacturing business, the sooner you start, the better. This is because it fosters a good business habit. So when you do a scale up, things like MPS will become second nature. Your business habits are a key predictor for long-term success. Master production schedule is compatible with different kind of production workflows like make to stock MTS, make to order MTO and assemble to order ATO. Master production schedule focuses on the production of finished goods or components. If you have ultimately, manufacturers use the master production schedule to help them understand what needs to be produced, how big should a batch be, when should they be scheduled, the manufacturing route should their product follow. So, when you're putting together your master production schedule, you also need to consider these other important variants when utilizing your MPS. What are your batch criteria? What are your sequence constraints? What are your setup times? And what's the capacity over saturation? Typical master schedules are made using advanced planning and schedule software. However, due to limitations in control system and the intense detail required in a production process, schedules may lack some aspects of production. In most cases, they include key elements only such as production cost, forecast demand, inventory cost, working hours, lead time, inventory levels, capacity storage and parts and raw material supply. Different manufacturers use different models. A master production schedule acts as a guide to which a manufacturer expects to produce and buy, as well as other details in between, such as production quantities, staff levels, dates, projected balance, etc. Master production schedules avoid last-minute production scheduling, shortages, poor allocation of resources, and expensive expediting. One of the main goals of MPS is to balance demand, which is forecast sales and confirmed sales, and supply, which is production. I hope the concept of MPS is cleared by us. For more videos, please like, share and subscribe. To see more knowledgeable and interesting concepts on operations and supply chain management, you can visit our social media handles and also view our monthly magazines through the link in the description. Thank you, and we'll see you again in the next video.